Hello? Kevin, what's your name?
Yeah, we talk also.
Na kopa da Roma bibia boko na also
Yeah, why we need to show normal level then I go.
normal level. Bibia anko Kevin. Okay, Kevin, me time with Sapan okay. Tie me time with okay. Say me no kasa this year no. At any moment be a bit breaky, okay? Because me ban bit me at any moment. And in case it's a breaky, men worry. But group no me be mo ache, me hu say ya what type me din bebre wo. And I say what target me.
Say na me from say na me say that one I am a friend who near others. Say I'm mama responding to them.
Now okay. And then me catch us a social media hand no. Any me chain and I mean to be fan share me chain pon nante because with different groups I'm joining. So groups ni nyina no ebe barely the whole time. It's here at the separate room krampo. Sometimes me time na makwakofa na mahwem. Enti and be one of this one. One on one saying make me express myself than say me responding to different kind of people ne the omobuse busa no. Enti wo conversation I me search have on who say
the kind of level of maturity and realism or the back to the conversation. Charlie, oh no, where oh say, oh no, Casimir, who say, make it sense, but I am blaming too much because fundamentals need me hope. Internal threat you, Titi. Or no. You see how difficult it was. Once and still out, you're trying to get him to say. I say, like to choose definitely whether that's very important or reported. But say, no. And then yes, say ABR. Say there are parts out because he doesn't agree with me in this sense. And yes, if you throw me an BBO, he is being realistic. But mono that time make us say even realistic in Pokwana. No, even realistic in it's like if I say something is realistic to do, it has nothing to do with whether it is right or wrong. To speak about realism is right or wrong. Idealism. Idealism is the direct opposite of realism. But when I speak like in these terms now, I'm say I said the idea because I too much and I say some kind of long.
No, okay. I understand you.
Must be realistic.
Kevin, yeah, short. Said the way I miss my kasabi. Okay, what can say he's being realistic or so? It is this kind of thinking I will trim any cabinet say being realistic, say if you see something like this going on now, you will not report it because of the
this is here now.
Yeah, me record this is here, yeah.
Okay. Who me post to?
And me post to in the group, no. In the group, because they said they make depending how long a casa, it may casa over 20 minutes. I may post
to YouTube. Me person post to YouTube.
Okay, no problem. Say the make say it make casa more than 20 minutes before say me bande be nyane dia me post to say a short video be say they me post to because they to me by group no they me post to definitely. But TB they won't say a realistic. According to what this scenario we say was like hypothetical, and I wish say it never happens to anybody. Okay, but even for this hypothetical scenario we say people things like you think, okay, and see which will mean say you are being people like you are in the community, and let's say there is a God, okay, who gives a rule say this kind of people, they should be put to death. Say God on the kasana. Do you think that God is wicked for saying this?
So some people should be put to death.
There be my explaining to you. Yes, I'm a kind. Kevin to the mechanic, okay? Until let's say there is a community where people are like protecting their Syrian killer children. Example, with the extreme one, there are parents protecting their serial killer children. That means that they knew that their son or their children are the ones committing these crimes, but they never reported them, and the children continue doing this. And they could do level, and a parent, akrano, and omuhunu say na parent, no can put them hobi. And he said, if there is a God, and a God in the sense, say muhunu this kind of parent and this kind of children now, for the safety of the community, kill this oma. That is that God being barbaric.
Something like this, did make me say, I should details. Now, in some sense, I can say, okay, something like this, they mean to me just end condemning. I was saying to say, okay, wait, they meet here, say, okay, say, Bianco, for no one, say, say, Cosso, and I'm thing. In as much as even do, still, I know, or say, like also to me, like, in as much as we are aware of the human condition, say, we have certain basic instincts. And most of the time, it means already our own moral principles. But if it's asking me last, now as an from person BT, which was very strange to me because every day in day out in the Bible we express that in what if I don't change. Even though no Yakupon are aware, say that basic instinct of say parental love and war on it, you know. And maybe no point. So it's like you can't really blame the person for protecting. Not so still decide this will come as punishment. I can understand what you are saying. Because of that caveat, that kind of condition there, so at here. But in a different scenario, be there. If a different scenario, be them.
Kevin,
the details.
Me Tobo, what Tobo is here, okay? Because Yankopon nim any past Sibian in the Pan Subino. And say Yankopon, and you say any people who say no by into this kind of punishment, no more deserve for people to know how severe this kind of protection as a crime now or committing you know. And you should put him to death from that one that you will not blame the God.
No, come again.
The question I mean, Siciano, scenario me dema wono. Say Yankopon say dia wo if I say say when our parents now will protect according to when it's sechi. You will say you will not rat out your child. You will not report your child, okay? And if your child continue doing whatever he was doing, you know, and they could do certain level, you know, he was caught then. So the good level he was caught, and then through the investigation, they found out say even the parents knew about it. Say he was doing this, but the parents never reported because the parents loved their child. And it's a God give the order say both the child and the parent. Say BBC say both the child and the parent should be put to death. It's the God being barbaric. It's the answer is the God giving a good judgment.
In an instance like this, you know. I could understand Ubi till either way. I could understand Ubia. I'll better just say and I could still understand Ubi so because it will be the N1 no.
And you said in
this condition, and Semi Casaba. Me personally, I could understand. Given the details, they make me say, okay, we need be wait the Metias and Pombesa, what he has here. Because there are almost friends near no so not like I quite to say it also sort of like help to perpetuate killings, you know. Another meeting I said, which was overall not good for the society. No? What you say? But one say, said to the mamma just manage simple MOBia. One say, oh no, say me no have it. Sometimes BBC me who BBC and now disagree. Me say there's no. Some say there's nobody. Me say there's been over billions of people of people existing. It's not realistic for me to say there's not been a single person or bear side. No. Sometimes I make us in general terms, and I am mature people. So sometimes I don't need to talk too much for you to understand certain things. So make us say Messi is the best football. Obiaka say Messi is the best football player in the world. Obiaka is say fact, and we say fact. But we know to say it is not objectively true because what me because you cannot be say corner baby or no boss in Messi. We better know. By the way, a mature talk. I don't need to say every single thing. Something to make can deep and something what I say. So I say, when you have possibilities. So by I'm speaking in probability, how probable it is with everything being equal for the average person. Will be always seen. Normal upright citizens. See, wouldn't miss normal people. You go about our daily activities normal like everybody else. Any kind of any extremities be to our personality. Well, I'm speaking in average terms. It's in case of being your base, and be your base. And no, you be what I say, but I don't know. You take certain things that just to make everything short. One thing I keep saying, I'm who say Encofon na mistake. I don't want to say, even including if you no skeptic Japan input. I realize that Encofon Timasi.
But Kevin, my friend to justify the AA before.
No, but every time you don't ask me questions, it's bizarre kindness. So the mammy doesn't culture.
But we were using this opportunity now, maybe throw now, just to explain things now. Moving forward, no. You were using it to go back. You were using it to go back, no, to justify previous.
Settle. I'm using it to go forward. I'm using it to go forward.
Then the question I'm here. Maybe question I'm here. And woman, answer. You are going back to.
My answer. My child say yes. Okay. In this case, so baby.
Okay, but
my answer. Explain.
Yeah, and me twice. Na me ma scenario be or no prove your point because you watch the God and whatever God said in the Old Testament. You say what kind of God will do this? So what to say now? See, I will answer what I say no. According to one understanding, no, you can see you can see a God can do this because you see that crimes now they have committed no a higher So if a God do this now, you understand why a God can do this. Sana can boy.
Yes, but who problem
Kevin.
Try to find a scenario. But me, so I'm speaking of that law. I'm being specific. That law states clearly. It gives you if you want to say if you extend in sense but the law actually what is obey disobey rebellious. And as my examples, drunkenness and gluttony. Extend to baby now open. Yes, I'm like you are not being sincere. Extend to be now open. You could have even said rape or murder, but one more those examples simple. Which means it's so like what again do you want? What again do you want?
Okay,
now
Kevin.
to go extreme.
That be me
in this kind of particular then
Obekasa wona wo rush the whole time no. Me ma example be say sisi na wo as you no because of mental state na sisi na wo no. Say obi yes that extreme thing no a see regular and parents protecting na say God be must punishment na. You may see it today and then say so extreme say the person may deserve this punishment. So what they say now. But be a force forward in 2000 years to come now. A parent no can say why Mr. Mimi who say me ba no me the example a bit not reduce to the level and say parent no who say ne ba na serial killer na it is not his duty to report it. It was the police for na your investigation no omo kwache no so man ti investigate no 100 people cramp na enye na asem because e bia e bedu hono that time say na be normal no it is obi so can say na o ti say wo can say a parent near Sana and Kayan Fanning Qua, Nanka Nipacono Jejo say, what kind of wicked God Nanka wo Jinidina? And what will you say? So what them part answer?
Yeah, I understand. And I make us say details matter. Even in the case now, Ebia Nipada Crampono, Ebia not only born reporting. Even within that crampono, you can have multifaceted details. Ebia Nipano, not only they did know and they don't report. He actually also aided the person in perpetrating those acts. If you are not even not or one a manage quampo kidnapping for you. Obinso if you are not no, I don't know happy when him. So I say Bastila no manka. Obinso honoma na or just who evidence be or a parent who evidence be or also convinced Bastila no no in but he wasn't still complicit in the acts no. But just said there is a spectrum of possibilities. Easy say which matters I can say okay wait the and I say wait the because of how I would say create scenario no when it's American but scenarios being so normal like back for example scenario be normal obi or no nya oba normal or your neighbor you can probably you don't even see eye to eye with the person what he has here and I be an ipano no and now what is killings be happening on neighborhood one after you find out say your neighbor now whom you don't even see eye to eye with Kwapa and not turning a crap say no responsible for the killings now. In this case, no say one report here no and unrealistic behavior. In this case, no so one report here like people won't understand because you have no stake in it, you have no emotional conflict in it. What you are here. And in this kind of case, a clear cut where black and white, where there's no nuances, there's no details. Be I hear so too much. So, but what scenario no? What criteria you may be to make it as difficult as possible. And the more difficult it is, no, the more difficult it will be for the person to also decide whether he would go left or go right. That's what you don't seem to understand. It's like you want it to be like still, you should be able to choose. Say, yes, I'll report. And said, no, I will not report.
Yes.
The nuances matter.
No. Because I said as a critical thinker now, was it somebody as a Christian now? Nobody with the right mind can be a Christian. Christians are critical thinkers now, and that means that okay. And according to
you don't need to be critical.
Okay, and that is the point, no. And for you now, we are critical thinker, no. A critical thinker, no. That is why now people thought to say. For you to be the critical thinker, no, the best thing you will do as a critical thinker, and then say you will look in favor of the people, no, and not to be selfish. Because
no, that's the mistake you are making.
Mama no see so kasa me mama no see na mtiebe. Mama no see amam for TB. And for you now when you Christian now we critical thinker, no. For you to be that critical thinker, and the people now I was asking around and I said, what do you think Kevin would do, no? Because they consider you to be a critical thinker, no. That was the best answer that they thought that you would do, because a critical thinker will not do such a thing. But the point in there, what happened?
That is the mistake. So who making mistakes be? My man correct to break on. Who said any short? My man clarify the Mr. Semi because I saw because say me die kuyeji. Nya botene ti they make no pacho. Just let me talk pacho. They make any. First of all, so be kaya make say the baby argue, maybe I discuss you in a static phase. Started from that killing of disobedient children, the whole static free from the Bible. And one mistake you made was you thought we were speaking of the morality of it, but that wasn't what we were talking about at all. We were speaking of the realism of it. How probable it is, say Obibeye, and as Obinye, Obibe Adinabeko, and as Obivan and Kobanko. I am the first person who brought the argument, say it is not, first of all, it is not realistic. I didn't say, first of all, it is right or it is wrong. No. I said, first of all, it is not realistic.
What is not realistic? What is not realistic?
It is not realistic. Say a loving parent, and I'm saying, and I just say, and I say, something extreme, but normal on average, a loving parent would not give up their child to be killed for something as meager as being disobedient or maybe and ABR exhibiting a constant drunkenness and ABR a gluttony and something not mostly specifically in the distance. And I'm gonna say, realistically speaking, it will take much more than that for any loving parent to commit to say or then say
Kevin, when you obey honest now, me know you didn't you go through and say there is a discipline. Even in that verse now, you can't say first you discipline your child. And what kind of discipline? I don't know. And yes, something like say obano no yana de na konya kokono. And yes, it has to be so.
But that wasn't the point.
But Kevin, so make us my mom for some tie they make can be at least no. My mom for some tie because
make us
yeah, but who you say it is like obi no mosana or say de konya kokono. Obi any kokono.
I didn't say that. Menkasa na gluttony no what you see. Gluttony, of course, it even indicates a certain extended period of time of even behaving that way. So gluttony say what can I say once maybe we did too much maybe we am abroad so no dey go. There be gluttony example already indicates say as you be you are in that habit consistently Jamaica say no loving parents, even regardless, in Jamaica say you even you yourself, it will be difficult for you to give even a single scenario involving killing. Where you can see yourself, so it makes sense. Say, for this level there, write somebody
example. Okay, let's give an example. Example. You are
not allowing me to make
that because I will say before no, it's a killing woman. Okay.
No, there is a basic misunderstanding people are having. Including yourself, which I want to clear.
Example. This example recent has nothing to do with killing. Let's see.
And I'm very happy you had a conversation with Sechi yesterday because it just made my perspective clear, and I just loved it. I loved him for him, and I loved him for it.
But was Sechi representing you correctly? Was Sechi and did no or to the what can I say? Because you see, I will say kind of the same thing. No parent to do that. Who kind of the same thing now? Who kind of group on them say it was bad for you to generalize? Who say the same thing? I say the same thing. I will say no parent to do that. No parent to do that. Oh, can the same thing? They say correct. Who say you bion?
Is it logically consistent, or how realistic is it? Say a parent would punish their child for doing well in school.
Oh, okay. Meet me my enkasa.
So you see how difficult it is for you to even answer this, and you see, it is not realistic, but that doesn't mean no one will do it. What I say, it is not realistic, but that doesn't mean no one will do it.
But Kevin, okay, we are speaking about different things, and we are speaking about God. Okay, and some people now they believe in God, If God gives them some rules now, won't mean no parent will do that. That is the point, Then who said before the special conversation we asked, who generalizing the case Kevin, my mama example for do honor now, okay? See, tobo my mom phone TV, okay? Young friends say there's a community, and the God said, in this community, if somebody have sex with an animal sex now, okay, that person should be put to death. Okay, the parents now, that's the people now. So what you say? You say yeah. Let's go beyond. Young can say be watching because watching the grandpa for the first time, and one man warning. But she when jaya so continue is now. Munkuna, okay. That is an instant now. Some parents will obey, and some parents will not obey. According to some say that is coming from God. A law they will obey and they will not obey.
I don't know, Charlie.
Exactly. That's the point. So that's why my person can say, stop saying say no parent to do this, no parent to do that, no parent to do this. You know, so verse now yeah kind see I'm say yeah go back my be verse in here because the last time Deuteronomy 21:18, no, Deuteronomy chapter 21 verse 18, or say if someone has a stubborn son, or say, if someone has a stubborn and a rebellious son who does not obey his father and mother and will not listen to them, and they discipline him. So what it be? They discipline him, and before they know, said they be no move. Say, sa scenario na me de ma wono. What to ban for? What trend say? What? It be crown commitment sa scenario. No commitment say yeah. What to for? What trend say be on jai says what discipline example, but still on jai. And still one jai no. Will you continue to report the person? Commitment because I has this discipline will have say.
Good. And realistically speaking, and on average. On normals, the average parent said the same normal upright parent. You say be a natural mukano, and I say be a on doneba. What I say, normal parents still like on you say be okay at this point here, my bro, my two for auntie, it be the woko say yenku. Nah, it is not realistic. Don't patch them no. Now last no ubisa even Julius mo company any company even with the extreme situation in company. You see how difficult it was for them to tell you say
no. That is what I'm Kevin. It will point now also one say and say the reason why it is the better for the community. It's all about the community that the community will be prosper. And yet it's about,
I understand.
I mean, you make us now film. And to the point in the Bible, no, it's not just for fun. It is so that the community will be better. And to example now, you didn't think about the community. You didn't. And to the parents now, he's going to do this. No, of course, he loves his people. No. Okay, you see now, maybe you're the same thing now.
I keep cutting because say then you say you didn't understand me till you keep saying these things.
At least
just clarify that.
Say later on, no, later on, audio we say
these things about the society and
Kevin. Later on, say about audio we yeah analyze yeah. Because you see, in Kamba can be na me mama wanka, but me make us be na wakasa audio.
And my main case I'm refi. My main cap.
I didn't me make come down my main camera. I'm refi me there.
But you're not allowing me. You're not allowing
me. Okay, Kevin. TB. Maybe mama. O kasa 1 minute and I kasa 1 minute. And I saw kasa 2 minutes and I kasa 2 minutes. O kasa main kasa film. Me kasa main kasa film. Are you okay?
Mama 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay. It's me I stop time or side or side by our behunsi.
Charlie, me stop time or animal.
Kasa kind.
This is the whole mistake that you and the other people, including maybe Skeptic and other people are making. First of all, my issue with the killing of disobedient children wasn't about morality, whether it was right. I said it was not realistic. And when I say it's not realistic, I'm saying how likely is it say bibisa? I didn't say right and I say wrong, say parent ebe give you a child ebi, but how likely is it say obi odoneba? Now that being said, and I want to know for you to want to prove to me say possible say this, and I was like, mama, my example, see now was my cancer, and I go call Yakuku do extreme, and even still with the extreme, and I don't be man, and I can say no. First of all, the disobedient killing of disobedient children one them say that they obey you or bears but you fed say the extreme scenario about killing there, and with them, who the reality of it, the realism of it, and I can say okay, this one they obey who also on here, but me report it. So, but mechanics are with the people were thinking of moral, right or wrong. But me, I was being realistic. And when I say I was being realistic, they say, hey, how can I say realistic? And I said, no. If I say, because I'm trying to say, question, say, no, me, I was saying that realistic. So, and say, so if Kevin says realistic, was that like realistic in what sense? Realistic that, was it realistic like right or realistic wrong or what? And now, listening to it, and I realized that you are mixing it up. You are mixing idealism with realism. Morality had to do with idealism. What is ideal to do? Actually, when it comes down to reality, you will do. That's what I'm speaking of reality. And I'm saying the reality is this. Because of, say, the base instinct, because your instincts be I am more powerful than even your moral Christian principles. Sexual drive, hunger,
okay, 2 minutes, Nason. 2 minutes, Nason. 2 minutes. 2 minutes now, so 2 minutes now, so you agree, see, say, Mama, 2 minutes now, so we say, no, we say, say, me, you freelance, for almost a minute, you agree, see, it's 2 minutes, you agree. Who are we a critical thinker? No, who are we a critical thinker? Debbie, you agree, and I say, you agree, you agree, see, and I say, you agree. Debbie, you agree, and I say, you agree. Kevin, you agree, and I say, you agree. Me busa, yeah, no, yes, sir. You agree, and I say, you agree. Sunny, when we, Debbie, me no, me and you agree, we have just agreed, you agree. Your first round of cramp on to mean this.
That's the way I see it.
I don't think what is happening. Just say, when are we a critical thinker? When are we the intellectual person?
No.
We agree, say, you because 2 minutes. Sunny, you agree.
2 minutes is not enough.
I don't think what's up here then? What's the meaning of 2 minutes? Sunny, okay.
I thought say it would be not bad.
It's in the next one. And mammy, and you have a thought. No. What do you mean that you thought? Mammy, summing casa, mammy, summing come in 2 minutes. Yeah, and it do has no because I won't even comport yourself. Every time we be an ameme casabiana, now the one or Jim. 2 minutes no be a table, will be away no honest, be an obey way now. But who say 1 hour, 2 minutes now, tomb. Your first round of cramp obey time.
I thought it would be not bad.
Okay, it's mammy, that because Kevin, so I said 2 minutes now. It was above 2 minutes. It was above 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 4 seconds.
I'll have to start again. I'll have to start all over again.
And me fought, no. And me fought, Kevin. My miss come in 2 minutes. It's a walk as I know what who say won't found umbiti around the bush. No call straight to a point. So we should 2 minutes now. 1 hour. Of course, now because the point now we're making at the moment, one make a point to be what can the same things now? What can the whole time? No, I can't. And me fought. What is it?
And it's like I said, me make a point.
It's your point now. Be making it and also shall say begin now. Kind of 2 minutes. Kevin, you waste time. I say you waste time. My man come to me 2 minutes. No, I say okay because yes.
I mean, sometimes we were better. My mention the difference, the point in any. Okay, sometimes we were better a program so. And now one can imagine say you are a Christian. I only say go against your Christian and moral principles. Say so. What do we share or bafu for obeying? And I said it's not nada. And I say even we didn't put not so to me do a corner a share will be for crampona a bonnet. You knew this, and you still came to sit there and said it. Knowing said no one will criticize you. We are then out to me as a confidence now to better knowing to say, oh, nobody will criticize you, say, hey, grandpa, oh, hypocrite, you're a Christian. You know that you knew very well. Because, for my example, I say, oh, some my grandpa, be grandpa, no, and for Tony and the Bawben, I don't know where
my car, it was a say, and you man in a man, so, they can't, I don't know. Okay, my man come, oh, so I didn't maybe 2 minutes, no, while my man was able to question for the diversion. Okay, oh, yes,
a simple question. It wouldn't say wouldn't say you, but you still did it. Oh, yeah, we need and you, but you still did it. Tell me why.
Okay, example no. But yeah, will be one na. Me kwa me pia bonte me nim de me kwa koshia. So what I say na, as a nipa no, sana me kan kire say me pia bonte and me kwa bonte no. Eni me trim say me kwa hwe ma, but as me aseto no, me kasa fa me hu say na, eduru ba bi wonom na sa di bi twam anim a, what say na me twam ani na me sa view bi on ka ho. Me na me yes but you say wo me trim say me kwa koye, but at the moment you say the same time be every step be obabi twam obabi fa me nchen, but you obabi no be fa me nchen me kwa kofa, me kwa hwe bi. But at sometimes no, mami what was the question? What's the question?
I want to answer the question.
It's the make catch one and say, and yet idea a woman trim. Sometimes no me trim when say before me so na no ma hwe biaka ho biaka ma hwe biaka ho.
Okay.
Sana me yeah what say na Bible name for me so but me na strong yen kan sa enti me kasa na obetima criticize me. What's when I strong enough. Enti ubetimi question ubetimi akase me hypocrite ubetimi akase me bad Christian na se bibisa ubetimi akane nyina ye no kore so what is say na but enum ma me end discourage me say any okay me njai Christianity ni say dey be ametimi ahwe obian question me enu nye point for me no say any sade na because me nye Christian ni bi one sade me hwe obian timi nyam dabi I will do the other way no because the Bible nature mom no na the best one no say nka meti won nka enema we ni me trim too much na nka bi nka me more focus So what they say, the Bible no mum dey correct. Me na me weaker.
We now can be brain. Once say why sao, but I'm me chire. This is it. It's when I'm speaking of it, be a human nature and sometimes people think say, but no, you can't draw the line.
But the American will say no, some people now they will not do it. It's a new human nature. Some people will not do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. Do we say the human nature so be able? We say the human nature so be able. Thank you. Thank you.
My point.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. What they may say must be 2 minutes, Kasa.
Okay, this is my point. One say make say realistic bump now you're right wrong this and okay what the man business sisi and you fan say who said to we a Christian could you mensa is a Christian, do you follow?
BTO 2 minutes.
Okay, very good. And now oba baby trim ne tonic ne no for kama the two of you na no munim say mosha eye bone according to monks and Christian principles munim and na munim no could you mensa on one hwe and na wo de wo hwe wouldn't pass a bonny bastel out share, a so even she be home. Oh, yeah, once I can share first one, Capone said, why a bonny bastel out and she be home. Now, let me ask you, morally speaking, wine and air right and a wine air wrong.
Wine air right, wine air wrong. Many could you mention?
Could you mention, morally speaking, wine air right and a wine air wrong.
I don't know. Okay, what the make us call you mensa? Let me hear the Obeka.
Could you say then, or you're right and that's why wrong?
So when they want share into where we follow the good morals, no, yeah.
Very good. So the way morally speaking, we are speaking of right and wrong. We baku you're right and baku you're wrong, meboa.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Now, realistically speaking, between the two of you, who exhibited realistic behavior?
Could you mensa? I said okay.
Okay.
Could you mensa?
Tell me that. Okay. So you have to tell me, say too. It is one thing I make the original former. And you say, so you have to tell me, say, wo ye be man who nim say, e go fufu bet say you couldn't control yourself. Say o share or no. That behavior now and realistic behavior. Is that what you are saying? That
be mean can say yana say no, but you are trying to make it. Mami, yes, so be some question.
Is it realistic behavior?
I didn't
ask if it is right.
Okay, Tobo, they are realistic. And I say any realistic. You are trying to base it on because they say me living in the part of where now just sexualizing things now. My more perverse, no. And nothing I wouldn't say that is the right thing to do. But so me make Casanos one it's for Muya Madame 2 minutes na me demand man Kasai 2 minutes 2 minutes 2 minutes pana me demand man Kasai me make Casano within 20 seconds the crampon or Casafum within 20 seconds or Casafum 2 times mama 2 minutes amana Casa me nyan Casabino within 20 seconds no Casafum. But only the Casana me make Casafum na utie. This is the behavior of Kevin. So your conversation be a behabu biano. The same thing away. The same thing away. Tebi, who wouldn't say as a memano, say be away and say be a mema heponoa. And we say be and a reality no. That is the behavior of people. And you behavior of people. And you are perverse. And you say I said there are some cultures now. Be call African cultures. Be one now. Emano, omo brazen, omo nyina na mo. So on say me make so what you say now.
Into the koshe obano.
One say me kasa so on say one atiefo. Say one who dey me patch no. Kevin or you afraid because Odin say before the whole time no. Odin say wonu nyansa ama but every time obi ano say to putu corner. And nothing that be we embarrass me kasa na kasa from. Me na me bema me ma wo kasa. Me kasa na wo kasa from. Okay, I'm not for you be Tobo. There was a lot of tribes or honor man, I say a lot of communities or honor man. Oba one for Nisa and we say, and you're the one where be Omunya naked on honum. And young one, is that what they say now? And all I'm to make say, we and say a reality in say as a bearman, I was a machine. I remember before Monche. That is what you are saying. What's in reality? No, many Kojo men
That's what I'm saying.
What is a therefore? What's the Kojo men sound share? Kojo men sound share. Enemy am share. You know, reality. No, one exhibited something reality.
say one and the behavior was realistic. That's all I said.
Yeah, realistic. Yeah, that is what I'm saying. And you are saying, say, Bema now.
So if I say it's realistic, it does not mean say that is what you people are like. That's what you people are supposed to do, or you should do regardless. That's not what it means.
Say as a member
when I say realistic, you used to think it was about right and wrong.
Right or wrong. It's not about right or wrong. So say the reality is that is reality
to
you.
I'm saying. Oh, that's Oh, mami we. Metimakasa, mesino.
Ubetimakasa. Ubusa me this question so ubetimakasa. Me na metimakasa. It's reality no according to one reality in saying. Okay, according to Kevin or person or say reality in say we a bema, okay, or baby betwema, reality say bema also chwe now share. And it's a bema back one chin in one share, morally no only way correct, say one chin in immoral aspect in way correct. But any reality no say or baby according to ye ni so no de I did not see me be out of one casa.
I said, it because the two of you, the two of you, both of you exhibited realistic behavior. Now, say, could you say, no, so why am I saying, it was realistic?
David, say, could you mention channel and I'm share, the moral aspect in could you mention was correct. So what they say now? I said, could you mention and I'm share, in the reality form, when I hear something realistic, when I hear the realistic thing, if you are. Between the two of us, no.
Okay, say yes, okay, say there be the two of you, maybe some say, so do you see wouldn't any realistic now? Wait me answer. So you your behavior wasn't realistic. But what I'm trying to tell you is that realistically speaking, both of you, your behavior was realistic.
Oh, okay.
And speaking, one was right and one was wrong. But both of you exhibited realistic behavior.
Okay, so now okay, any Martin is before no Martin is also opposite both of us. Martin before there because also me behavior realistic. Sada me tell no, but me the mean watching here, e beti me go back na etie. Sada na okay idea. Before the me say we say me and me try many share no.
Realistically, and I say kojo, we say we be say all you know what it. What they tell. Let me just help our conversation. E na say episode suya de, o de ma just nchiro me patron. Ka me kan nyina enyi. Me say, oh yes, tete. No, what's your moral principles and our Christian principles, no problem. But
I said just moral principles and more Christian principles. I said just saying.
Oh, say moral principles and no say that to be right and wrong. And some also Christian principles. So Christian principles say just about right and wrong.
That be me moral principles no me frame. Opa say me this is
a Christian. Okay, Martin. Christian principle. Moral Christian principles. So moral principles no Christian. So bo moral principles Muslim.
Islam, yes. Okay.
Just as I can patch it.
But we in two different principles. Say they be me decided they be moral principles and it's one other Christian principles. Be so on. Sanam we no.
Okay, one and the same. Why, Martin? Into the it no make us we in the our war of Christian principles. What you say? And who answer there is another part of reality which has to do with your physiology. Who nipa na ujira hono human condition. Oh, you name be a basic instinct, even the instinct, biological instinct. I no we dienya e wo ho na ne power no wo ho e bi ni dien e kom e bi ni nsukom enda instinct to say e bi kwapa you a survival instinct say you do anything to protect yourself. And another one important instinct into of all these instincts you're back with the familial instinct and you say like paternal and maternal instinct say instinct a family and as a relatives blood relatives more mama home say bia unia and I say bia oba and I say it's our instinct it is real, it is there. And not only is it real, it is real enough to it is real and powerful enough to even override anybody's even to override anything, including anybody's moral and religious principles. It's the example no ebi na me kire wo say nunti tiu won say wo me bisa say denti na wo hwe wo ba no won so my reasons be brave but no ye wo no abo wadwumo ka. This is the real reason is say in spite of the fact say wo Christian principles awuni mo utrimu pass ade o ba be ye no wrong but your basic instinct which is your sexual drive sexual stronger At that moment, no, it overrode all your moral principles. Emma, at that moment, you didn't care about whether it was right or wrong, but you still did it anyway for selfish reasons, even though you know procedure or whatever. And now one funny thing too about it, say, you still knew, say, if you be cramp or we won't criticize you. You know why? Because we all as human beings to understand that component, that human condition of how
that is my God, that is what you are wrong again. You are wrong. What is it? We will not criticize you. How do you know? Say there are some people now, more decent now, more strong. Say, "Oh, this is kind of behavior, and people can criticize me." What do you mean? Say they will, because we won't criticize me doesn't mean say nobody will do so.
In general terms.
Yeah, but why do you do that? Why say in general terms now? Can say Debbie?
Seto nyaboche. Dami pa chire ni. Mi say yenyan kwala. Ubetna more so kasa se no ubujaka say, "Oh, mi say menye perfect me nipa say I'm even trying this as say. No hu so obi abegina even call, even some of the non-believers criticize about you say, and to which you so because people know, say, because people understand these things. Yet some of us say, oh, they are normal. The Bible won't even control you. Now, won't even control you. The thing is, but there's some people who don't understand the deep, like the depth of it, the root of it. They didn't see an amount even control you. And I know me explaining. It is a pronouncing to my at least that people listening.
Yeah, but with generalization, wrong, Kevin, because you're in parents. Now, yeah, we say they be allowed. In parents, now they kill their own children for juju because they think that they will bring juju. It happens.
Settle. Me, my example, we can put even yesterday in your group, and yet every parent and they don't about. Don't get it twisted. That me patch no.
And I'm assuming they may patch that say their old friend say Odono, their old who say Odono, who their old best friend say the way Yama Obana Odono, no, and yet Odomo will be.
Into be a kum neba, into obi a kum neba, Eddie Juju. Ufo say Odo.
And yes, Anna Mekai, and yes, Anna Mekai, and yes, Anna Mekai.
So then what again?
Because the whole patch they say, oh, no, we say that no parent will harm his child. So what they say now? No parent will do that. No parent will do that. Kevin, Tebi. Me person we are aware and say. Person we are aware and say. The old friend say love, no. Okay, there are some parents now. Okay, they say your parents be over one about what I say. Or say or done bano to the extent say okay. Also the bano ko gun or no ko ekrasi no ko kwatenas no nya that kind of life now. No who say abrabo we nye no. Or no who say love. Your parents be so when the banner on person the besi baby say krabia so nya na kwa kwatena broche baby a man made ni servant they are serve no or no who say or love on the banner no. So what they say na ba ko de ni de ni fira broche kwa ekurase ama na banner kwa share reality life bi wo hono na e bia wonya na broche ba ko so wo ne banner or de ni kwa broche or de ni free ho krampa kwa kozuru baby a or no who say o man ne banner kwa this kind of lifestyle o munya so o mo love o mo ba no enti de wo who say e love no sa na me pa kire what you consider to be love no enye love mo bi. So what I say sana me so make say we
no person they say opinion no person
the opinion no
oh no problem media it's then I can say it's who say na ultimate try hon can say anko beti was say like say we no send the
man can say go fonte mase enko beti mase na so monte mase real sana me sana tie o beti mase na so mo question me are okay or more right to question me.
You're right. Meet me to us. It's a mechanic. It's a mechanic. Say it's fine. ABR people won't really like and ABR normal. Say as someone fan say big deal biasa. Who say one fan big deal biasa until better on maybe kind. But oh dear, no problem. And I make I say yet here because of yet here how I can see here. At least that basic understanding we have. And I'm just saying the science is there, the literature is there. Some of us know yes and walk. So I say, a year results, achieve through objective research. It's when your opinion. And I make sure say the studies show say these kind of instincts na makenya are powerful enough to override anything, including a person's moral principles. Say in the case of say unim say wo hwe obi na ye bone no akodume say don't know to me controlling ne hono de ono ne ye be bona ba say wait ma control normally dan ko be ma de ankasa de nye yizu ba wait ma ye de a e bo abaso. And in the same vein wo na wo so still out here no ye be ka say wo de wo say e bone but we can't blame him wo akono ne de ya ne. So that kind of sentiment no na
Dabi, Oboa. It depending the same person is even you the same person different people on judge, but the same person now or judge Kojo Mesa say Kojo Mesa abon homo de no waya ade no on san ka say me so normal. Say one abe judges are there. But the old judges the oye stronger than men. Ma could you mention that encouragement? Could you mention what my idea? Or because say to bohomodene, okay, bohomodene show so thing. Or encouraging, but on say a reality no normal.
Settle. Menka said the exact words that the be using here, but me our idea of the mental state now, and that's be the mindset now that the panel behind the criticism, no. So I said, I can say at least nipa no still ano onim say nima we nyina ano. Yeah, like like say nipa there. Wow, once how kind you're not strong enough.
Okay.
Strong enough. No. Basically, no, scientifically, it is there. Being not strong enough is just another way of saying say. Your basic instincts, which is a community, will be better forgetting the moral principles.
Yeah, but being testy on a woman or something because they be how now Kevin because for example a communist make sure about a different because a then there is something I cannot there be a big different Kevin a big different the reason why I didn't say obia onyantete pana from beginning nyina no on hema with test no easy for him to control mean hard for me to control and say it was normal for me the whole time and the ABS is saying that
training and not training your basic instinct and not to me fasting fasting a whole year and also
fasting a whole year I said saying
training.
Okay, training that means but a common training, a common reality, no.
Sometimes make a pampo,
yeah, because also when a woman is yeah, when a woman is as a woman makes him cinema, now and we are not. Mine is step by step. Me say your basic biological instincts to and no part of we are I know I any control over. And I'm my examples. Me say familial instinct, instinct, hunger, test, and that sexual drive, sexual instinct. Now survival instinct. Now my examples. And I will just say Nina is something a natural.
Natural and natural you may be a strong enough can say a strong enough like every time no maybe to be putting human beings in a very very conflicted position it's me force you to even do idea and normal na common yet may patch no anytime my examples say instincts in the parental love of a person be every time na ya dey can normal na ankenye a commit on my maybe ankenye and that is like sexual drive anything na wo mutimi hwe oba no abra we need to pass and you a bit you believe in heaven and hell inside we know unya hwebe na so yewu can all the hells you didn't know but you still did it. That's how powerful your sexual drive was. That's how powerful your basic instinct was to override your moral principle. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, okay.
With all this being said,
Kevin, me bana sorry into your conclusion fast na pardon see ate.
Into conclusion in the case of Kojumen Sanewo morally speaking, if you speak of right and wrong, they are right and wrong. But realistically speaking, it is realistic behavior. That's all I was trying to say. But what is not realistic? Something extreme to say behind and there's a third person.
Me say conclusion. I'm a banner. Sorry, Mr. Wa.
An unrealistic behavior and say that there's a third person. No. One when you sanko dinichi, can say head or bound more federal now they don't deserve to live. Any be offered to any be kuni fi asia. Such behavior, really I better to say it is not realistic. Even though you people have done even crazier stuff than that, but it is not realistic. It's the moment I won't say until we can be such our own deal, but say but criminals say so then now you start thinking something beyond that. Something but it's not something that a normal average person would do. Simple. It comes back to Mama said now extreme situation. I was speaking in realistic terms. Say the love of my child. I understand say wrong. Morally they're wrong. Say me protecting my child. I mean say it's at the expense of other people's lives. I understand that, but I also understand how powerful the familial love is. How powerful the paternal love is. It's here for Obantino. So I just say, me I decided, and I'm going to say realistically speaking, Obi report to go on reported. That's realism. I was being realistic because Obi reported for the realistic reasons. He say, "And more principles, no, still out on the bow, but still more principles, no, in your bay, and we are realistic. And at the same time, it's still realistic if I don't report because of how powerful the love I have for my child is." So, international realistic behavior in both cases, but make another one yes.
No, okay.
But what is unrealistic?
Okay,
but what is not realistic is I'll say, baby, what you say, and I know so a serial killer, and I have every reason to report. And that's still my report.
Okay, Kevin, you see, I'm more kasa last minute, and also kasa me so me kasa me last year, the not quite ending. Okay, me bana sorry, the number them to see what me now so kasa hello. Hate, how much? I say
hello.
Yeah. Okay, Kevin. The whole point in this 1.5 year and where you when you have watch I say kasa or into in strong. You can't say the whole point I was saying and say because say the word you know realistically no okay because of your love own report so what they say now there are some people now who thinks like you get example like Kwabena Sechi was also not report and the reason why I can remember with this conversation we want to say so let's say if there is a God and the God gives an order. Says some people like you too, no, okay, God forbid, but some people like you too know now. They should be stoned to death now. And they will accept. They say that would be reasonable for the God to say so. So they say because according to
even I'm not saying definitively. I'm still leaving room because depend on the details.
Details, baby. We say my mom for something they make okay. And I may say my example for no has saying and say the Bible no. The Bible no na I can't say bia me na person me kan Deuteronomy ho de na e wo honom no okay the honom me no conversation me to me say enne de obi anye sa because Bible no nkyere say anye sa enne but me point na me no one nyina say oh ye say dey bia nobody will do that no the whole time na me dwen was anything na we a wo cancer because mama me mesre wa because emphasis say na e bia ko Ghana kuro bi so ekuro bi ase anase bia ekuro bi so na o mka chen say obi ni aboada eye abomination eye fin odi abakuro no honom say obi ni aboada ne punishment say betwa na su ye de ne be fa kwaye bi mu ye be kuna say what say na because ekuro no bosom say ya people in the kuro somebody will follow it and in case say oni abo kokoda eye ono ane so na asem krampo na still no some people no will see say okay say na baye dia what if yakakuro nti enye oden ye mba ne hyew anase enye wo say and there are some things people want to say when it's coming from a God. Say people need God in the air. A different won't mean say nobody will do this because we won't God in the point now. Me making no things na free God hobano. They make me scenario na me dem on me can say free God be a honum. We a hypothetical scenario. Until woman wants to be na I hope say it happen until hypothetically. But the free God hobana will challenge no. Say be what kind of God will do this no. Because God knows even who cramp na we any pana who name the basic that this decision you pick because of one person over 10 people. It is a God that can be now. God knows more than you, and then you have no right to judge God. Say God barbaric and answer when you're barbaric. Because with this decision cramp say wow mono you don't know. So what is that? Me patchere. You don't judge God because who name. So Kevin. TFNC will have say okay.
To that part, I said to God knew best. And if to God knew the no, he thought say.
And yes, he thought okay, Kevin. They be the same thing now.
It's
now with the same thing, they be the same thing. Okay, what the emphasis was say, Mr. Wa. Because me bano and the what that over 2 hours 30 minutes.
Another issue could be and not only have some then can morality evolution. I mean better. I mean also me have some common.
Okay, message me can do a message to what to make.
I mean and also me have some common because you can't be na mental say. Was okay like I know hear mystery. I'm like
Kevin the same thing I who said them who you was na who hear mystery nya de nwanwa. Okay, nyina who hear mystery. Kevin, you fancy what say okay etifo Kevin onya conversation I want just so obekasa sa etifo you fancy what say to SSK okay 9 okay me by okay you fancy what say Michelle be amon share mon tag am okay me de man be say etifo ma ba